Hi guys and gals, Dave Ferguson here, myalarm.com. I'm just going to run you a quick video on the PC5401 Tester Software that I've written, just so you get a rough idea of how it works without just the static screenshots, so you can see it in operation. First off, we got some menu items that are pretty basic. We have clear output window, save output window. That's this window here. Right now it's full of duck from me testing. I could save that. If I did, it would be saving to a text file in the current directory, the directory or folder that the PC5401 software is currently installed in and currently running in. I'm going to clear the window right now so that we can start our demonstration. On the menu there's also an open database item that will open the companion database for the software in Microsoft Access if you happen to have it installed. Help About just brings up a little window with contact information for myself, should you be so inclined to give me a shout. So if we go to the Control tab, here in the panel control we have all the different functions that the 5401 is capable of. If we just go to the first one, the poll function, and we click on the send button, we've initiated the poll command. We've sent it to the 5401 here. We can see it in the output window, and the 5401 has responded with this code. Now all of this stuff in here is just raw RS-232 output information. That, if you look on the history tab, is nicely laid out for you. I'm just going to clear all that. In Control All will select all records. I'm going to just delete them all so we can start all this fresh. Let's go back one more time and just hit that poll. We'll go back to history and we can see that we have a command acknowledge. There's the raw data there, the data from zone 0, and it's just acknowledged a command that it's there. We'll go back to the control window. Status will shoot all the information of the status of the zones, whether they're open and closed and all that kind of stuff. Things like we can arm away. This is like a keypad button arming, so there isn't any code required with it. We click send. You can hear the keypad beeping. It's armed itself. I have a very short exit delay on it, so what we see here, we've seen the partition ready. We've seen a command sent to it, the arming command. It's gone into exit delay. Because my exit delay is so short, within seconds it's done its special closing, or its keypad button closing, and the partition has armed. We can go back and disarm that with code. It'll use this code here, your standard DSC master code. We send that information. You'll see that it's being sent here. You hear the beeps from the keypad to indicate that it has successfully, we've had a command acknowledge there. We've had a user opening here. It gives us the user number and partition, so it's user 40 and from partition 1. The partition 1 has been disarmed and it is ready. All zones are closed. We can do the same thing with these different keypad alarms if we send those. These will also trigger the dialer as well if there are codes programmed for reporting on those zones. And we'll go to our history window. There's our keypad ambulance alarm and restore. The keypad has beeped to indicate that it has dropped its signals on the site. You can view those signals. You can view the signals that I'm sending right now if you go and log in with guest at the website. That kind of gives you a quick rundown of the panel control. You can play with it and see all the other features there. I think I'll clear that window again. these are the PGM outputs on the panel. I'm using a 1555, so there's only two, but I put 4 on here just for fun. I do have a relay. You probably won't hear it, but once you click that, it needs a user code. It sends this code, and yeah, you did hear it. There was a keypad beep to indicate that PGM had been activated, and the relay has reset. We go to our history, and let's see, we have command acknowledged, code required. It was waiting for that code, and I may have these poorly marked or poorly described, but they are PGM, the triggers. I always run with the enable arming type descriptions, because then it gives you things like the ambulance key alarm and all that kind of stuff. We can actually see what we're doing. These two down here I haven't had particular success with. I'm not sure if there's bugs in the 5401 or there's bugs in my understanding of what they are. The enable time broadcast from panel every 2 minutes is like a heartbeat type of situation where you can supervise with software whether the 5401 is there or not. The indoor and outdoor temperature broadcasts, apparently, I haven't got a keypad to do it, but apparently will broadcast the temperature from the keypads that are capable of doing that on a regular schedule. Be nice to do, it'd be nice information to have in a database. If we go to our database, just quickly I'll explain the grid here. It's got some neat features. We can drag any of these columns into this top area, and it will sort and give us a tree of all of the different types of signals, or whichever column it happens to be that we've dragged in there. So here we've got everything grouped for signal. So if we ambulance click key restore, we can see all those. We might have commanding, we've got a few more of those, so we can see where those are. To get rid of it, we just drag it out of there and dump it. We can see everything by data. So we can see was data nothing, data 0. That is zone 1. That shows. Zone N partition 1. And there we have that.